it's heartbreaking for Hong Kongers to learn about the case. To me, the sentence once again proves the draconian nature of the national security law. There's no mercy even at the youngest and the most peaceful as long as they dissent. So it's very sad, and I expect that this will continue.
Yeah. Tony Chung decided to plead guilty, and that seemed to have reduced his sentence, which is still hefty, 40 months. Do you think this is a sort of necessary step to try and bring down these sentences?
Yeah, whether he plead guilty or not, he'll be guilty anyway under the manipulated judicial system in Hong Kong. So Tony Chung is just a very young boy running a tiny organization for his activism, so who can't really harm any security issues. So to me, now it's clear that national security law does not target security issues or loopholes. It aims only at eliminating dissent. So it's anyone. So no matter you're an opposition, politician, media leader, now a young boy, so everyone will be targeted and covered.
Yeah. There are further national security cases before the courts at the moment. What do they involve? And I guess, as you point out, they're likely just to play out as all the others have before them.
Is that it covers a very wide criteria of cases. Look at Jimmy Lai, he's a media leader, and now the whole newspaper is being disbanded. And look at the opposition leaders, 47 former politicians in parliament. Now they were accused of harming national security just for organizing primary elections among themselves, among the Democrats. And if you look at all other students, they just organize or a peaceful demonstration, and they are all fallen into the category. So it's a very wide and very powerful for the regimes as a means to eliminate dissent.
We see too that dozens of civil society groups have also had to disband. Is this because of the national security law? Did they have no choice?
They have no choice because there's a very high risk that they will face charges by the regimes if they continue to run those organizations. So they decide they should leave early just to reduce the risk. And because under the national security law, once you're arrested, you'll be detained for sure before the trial, and you spend years waiting for the trial. So it's a chilling effect. Now everyone can see. Now people are afraid. There's fear spreading among civil society in Hong Kong. No one dares to speak up at all.
We have a number of, former outspoken critics, even like yourself, that effectively now are living in exile because you can't risk living in Hong Kong with these organisations, with these sentences. Do you feel, effectively signal the end of any real resistance at this point?
At this point, at this stage, yes. And people like us and all the dissidents have to leave Hong Kong just for protection, just have a safe haven. And people like me can only speak up when they're overseas, but we are not completely under protections because the national security law has the extraterritorial jurisdictions. So if I travel to any countries with extradition treaties with China or Hong Kong, we are still put under danger. So yes, that's the room for resistance is like diminished now. But I believe if we are strong enough and we grow stronger overseas and we speak up, and there's hope. And I think one day, maybe not soon, maybe in 3, 5, 7 years, people will rise again. I'm confident of Hong Kongers.
Yeah, indeed. It's just not the moment. Ted, good to talk. Appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.